Have you ever wondered how the Romans, with their rudimentary tools, managed to build massive temples that have stood the test of time? The Romans, known for their engineering prowess, were also master architects, crafting colossal temples that continue to draw admiration even today. These temples, grandiose in scale and intricate in detail, are a testament to the Romans' ingenuity and their deep reverence for the gods. But the question that often baffles us is, how did they accomplish such monumental feats with the simple tools at their disposal? How did they erect these mammoth structures, some of which tower over modern buildings without the aid of modern technology? The answers to these questions are shrouded in mystery, a mystery that has intrigued scholars and history enthusiasts alike for centuries. Today, we are going to delve into this mystery. So let's dive into the fascinating world of Roman architecture and unravel the secrets of their temple construction. It all started with the Etruscans, the predecessors of the Romans. The Etruscans, a civilization that thrived in Italy before the rise of Rome, were renowned for their architectural prowess. They erected magnificent structures, many of which were dedicated to their pantheon of gods. It was from these Etruscan temples that the Romans drew their initial inspiration. But the Romans weren't just influenced by the Etruscans. The Greeks too played a significant role in shaping Roman architecture. Greek temples, with their impressive columns and ornate designs, caught the attention of the Romans. They admired the grandeur and symmetry of these structures and sought to incorporate these elements into their own buildings. However, the Romans didn't just copy these styles, they adapted them. They started with simple structures using materials easily accessible to them, like wood and mud brick. These early temples were humble, a far cry from the grand edifices that would later define the Roman landscape. They were simple, functional, and served as a place where Romans could pay homage to their gods. But as the Romans grew in power and wealth, so did their ambitions. They began to experiment with different architectural styles, infusing their temples with a distinct Roman flavor. They started to use more durable materials like stone and marble, and the designs of their temples became more complex and intricate. This was just the beginning, as the Romans were about to revolutionize temple construction. As the Roman Empire grew, so did the complexity and grandeur of their temples. We're stepping into a journey through time, where we'll witness the transformation of Roman temples from modest structures to colossal ones. Initially, Romans were building their temples out of wood and mud brick, drawing inspiration from their neighbors, the Etruscans. However, as Rome expanded and prospered, so did the ambition of its architects and builders. The advent of the Republic brought a shift in temple design. Romans began using stone, specifically tuff, a type of volcanic rock abundant in the region. Temples like the Temple of Jupiter Optimus Maximus, one of the earliest stone temples, showcased this transition. But the Romans didn't stop there. Their thirst for grandeur was insatiable. They began to experiment with marble, a material that would become synonymous with Roman architecture. As we move deeper into the Roman Empire, we see the emergence of the imperial style. This style was characterized by enormous edifices, ornate decoration, and the extensive use of marble and concrete. The Pantheon, with its iconic dome and open-air oculus, is a prime example of this style. Its construction techniques, particularly the use of concrete, were revolutionary and have influenced architectural design for centuries. The evolution of Roman temples was not constrained to design and materials. The Romans developed new architectural techniques, including the arch and the dome. These innovations allowed them to build larger, more open spaces and more complex structures. The mastery of these techniques is evident in the grandeur and durability of structures like the Pantheon and the Colosseum. The Romans were also skilled at urban planning. Temples were strategically placed within the city, often on elevated ground or in the center of the forum. They were not just places of worship, but also served as centers of social, political, and economic life. But how exactly were these monumental structures built? Building a Roman temple was no small feat. As we delve into the process of constructing these architectural marvels, it's important to appreciate the enormity of the task at hand. The first step was careful planning, a task typically entrusted to the Roman architect, who was often a combination of engineer, artist, and philosopher. Their plans would be meticulously drawn out, incorporating the sacred geometry that was so intrinsic to Roman religious beliefs. Next came the manpower, a team of skilled artisans, stonemasons, and laborers. The size of the team could vary greatly depending on the scale of the temple. Some required hundreds, even thousands of workers. The materials used were primarily stone and marble, sourced from quarries throughout the Roman Empire. These materials had to be transported over great distances, a logistical challenge that required intricate planning and execution. The construction techniques employed were a testament to Roman engineering prowess. The use of the arch, for example, was a fundamental aspect of Roman architecture that allowed for greater stability and larger structures. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. The Romans faced numerous challenges, including inclement weather, material shortages, and sometimes political upheaval. Yet they found ways to overcome these obstacles, often improvising and innovating on the spot. With such meticulous planning and execution, it's no wonder these temples have withstood the test of time. Their resilience is a testament to the Romans' extraordinary architectural and engineering skills. The Roman temples are more than just magnificent structures. They are a testament to the genius and resourcefulness of ancient Roman engineers. Their influence on architecture is monumental, shaping the design principles of countless structures that came after them. From the grandeur of the Pantheon to the intricate details of the Temple of Vesta, Roman temples have left an indelible mark on our architectural landscape. These temples are not just architectural marvels, they are cultural icons. They reflect the values, beliefs, and aspirations of a civilization that once ruled the known world. They are mirrors of the past, revealing insights into a society that was remarkably advanced for its time. And their enduring appeal, it is testament to their timeless beauty and the universal human desire to create, to build, to leave a mark that outlasts our fleeting lives. Next time you marvel at a Roman temple, remember the incredible journey of its construction and the genius that went into it.